The sky burned orange as the sun dipped into the horizon. Waves smashed endlessly against sharp rocks, each one reminding her how trapped she was. Salt clung to her lips. Her skin cracked under the heat. For days, she had survived on rainwater caught in leaves. For nights she had fought the crawling shadows of hunger. Alone, forgotten. Her voice had gone hoarse, screaming for help. But no one came. The island was a cage, and she was its prisoner. Until the sound shattered her despair, the deep growl of an engine. She stumbled to her feet, eyes wide. A sleek black yacht appeared on the horizon, cutting through the sea like a predator. She waved, cried, screamed, and to her shock, it slowed. Figures in black suits stood on deck. Then he appeared, tall, composed. Even here, under the blistering sun, he wore a sharp black suit and a red tie. His presence demanded silence. His eyes, dark, cold, unreadable, met hers. For the first time in days, her body filled with hope. The Mafia King had arrived. He extended a hand, a faint smile playing on his lips. "You're safe now," he said. But his voice was not kindness. It was a warning. The yacht wasn't a rescue boat. It was a fortress. She was escorted to a golden cabin, given food too rich for her weak stomach, clothes too fine for her trembling hands. Yet every window had locks. Every door had guards. At dinner, crystal chandeliers shimmered above. But the man across from her was more terrifying than the sea she had nearly drowned in. "Gratitude has a price," he said, sipping his wine, "and you owe me everything." Her heart thudded. She forced herself to smile, though her skin prickled with fear. This wasn't rescue. This was captivity wrapped in silk. Each night she searched for escape, pacing halls, checking doors. Once she tried to slip past the guards, but his voice echoed in the dark behind her. "Going somewhere?" He never raised his tone, yet the fear he planted was louder than thunder. The next day she witnessed his power in full. A traitor from his crew was dragged before him. The man begged for mercy, his voice cracking. The king didn't blink. One nod. A gunshot. Silence. She wanted to scream, but the Mafia King only turned to her, his expression calm. "Do you see now? No one leaves me." Days bled into nights. He brought her dresses, jewels, fine dinners she never asked for. Sometimes he spoke to her softly, as if she were already his. "You belong here," he whispered once, brushing her cheek with cold fingers. She pulled away, but he smiled. To him, resistance was a game. Her fear fed his obsession, and the more she resisted, the tighter his grip became. One stormy night she found her chance. Guards distracted, the sea raging, she ran barefoot through the rain. The lifeboat rocked wildly against the dock. Freedom was within reach. Her chest burned with hope. She touched the ropes. "Did you really think you could leave me?" His voice was calm, almost amused. She spun around. There he stood under the lantern's glow, rain soaking his suit, his eyes gleaming with fire. The guard seized her before she could scream. He stepped closer, brushing wet hair from her face. "I saved you from death, and now you're mine. Don't you understand?" Her tears mixed with the rain. She kicked, screamed, begged, but he dragged her back. The mansion on the cliff loomed, its lights like the eyes of a beast. Inside, the walls echoed with her cries, but no one came. The king leaned close, whispering into her ear as the locks clicked shut. "There's no rescue, no escape. The island belongs to me. And now, so do you." The storm outside howled, but inside, silence swallowed her whole. The world would never know what became of the woman saved by the Mafia King, because he never intended to let her go.